What is going on, guys? It's your boy Zero, and here we are, second game of Double A baseball. Last game we had our first career Double A home run and our first career Double A triple. What shall we get in this one? I am not too sure, but if we do in fact perform how we performed last game, I am certain that we will be having a damn good year down here in Double A with Knoxville. For now, though, we need to focus on Birmingham and getting past good old Garrett Schonel? However you pronounce that name, we need to just focus up on this man right now and take some good ABs. Still getting that 2 times bonus from just being, just starting out, you know? Should certainly be nice out here in the Chicago Cubs Double A affiliate. Looking at some good ABs, put good contact on these pitches. That's solid contact, and that is barely going to get down as we get our first hit of the day. Looking to continue our phenomenal game last episode that we left off on. Speaking of last episode, steal situation, do I dare? Good question, do I dare? I'm gone, I'm definitely gone, actually, because that is a stolen base. That was a curveball that hit the dirt. My first ever Double A stolen base. Mr. Palmo. Yeah, Mr. Palmer is, yep, that's what I figured. 1-2 count usually does not bode too well, for my friends in the batter's box. For now, however, we need to focus up yet again, take a solid at-bat. That certainly is a good, solid hit. Right there, at least it would be a good, solid hit. If it didn't go fair, great contact, though, as we are looking to, again, great contact. Both of those above 105 miles an hour. I'm just too early on those pitches. A 4-seam and a 2-seam, and I'm sending them back screaming. And oh my freaking goodness. Okay. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna take a bit of a breather and laugh, because that pitch hit me, and yet I still swung at it. So, my strike zone is still about as expanded as one could get. That's hard contact. I mean, it's hammered out there in the left, but it would certainly appear that that first single that we got in our very first AB of the day might be the only hit that we do in fact get. Speaking of hits, it's a good hit right there from Mr. Magroth from Chase. We'll call him just Chase, I suppose. They're the one who blasted that one right back up the middle. We're hopefully looking to do the same here. We have an RBI opportunity coming up, trying to get my man from second home. 1 out. Can we do it? Oh my goodness. I mean, we're absolutely whacking these baseballs right now. Maybe I should take a pitch or something. I'm not necessarily sure. Okay. We're fine. It was a 3-2 ball game. Knoxville is now ahead 8-2 as I am back up in the very next inning. So here we are yet again, as we appear to have this game firmly in hand. Birmingham does not really have an answer for our offense, I suppose. Or perhaps they don't really have an answer for our pitching, I guess. That ball is gone. That's gone. There you go. So we finally do, in fact, put a phenomenal piece of contact in fair territory. 102 off of that. Only it was 378, but every single one of those 378 feet do in fact matter, as that ball is in fact gone. And game alert. Yeah, 12-2, Jacob Amaya, you most likely, I mean, it's 3-2, so if anyone who's were on base could be, yeah, that's just a simple ground ball to shortstop. Throw that man out, and that shall, in fact, do it. 12-2, Smokies win over the Barons. Next game coming up, still against the Barons. We'll see how we fare in that one, though. Stepping up for my first AB of game number 2 of the episode. Trey McCall on the mound. What's he got in terms of pitch types? 4-seam, curveball, slider, changeup, 2-seamer. So, 5 pitch types to look out for. That's a curveball. I again slammed that, and yet we're just going into a double play. Which Yeah, not a great way to start off the game, but putting together great contact, squaring the ball up very nicely, which is good. Go to 3. I doubt that man. He's testing me. That's a mistake, bud. Like as we know out here, it's a no-fly zone when I come into town, bud. Like people gotta be on high alert, you know. No-fly zone. Understand that. As we are back up to at bat here. That's a foul ball. Could have potentially been a double down the line, though. I really should start like taking a pitch or something. But I just really love to attack these pitches that come out. Like that one would have been a perfect pitch to take. I mean, in terms of the timing of the swing, it was good, but in terms of every other thing, it's certainly not. As the third pitch of the at bat is coming my way. There you go. That again would have been a double down the line. Probably would have been a ball, but. We're okay. We need to figure something out, figure that thing out decently quickly. That is going to be down the line. So we finally do, in fact, get one. No. Okay, only a single coming out of that one as I did take a very aggressive turn towards second, but that's not going to matter too much. Going to be taken off here. I mean, that was kind of obvious. There's 2 outs and it's a 3-2 count. I'm going to try and head on over to third. If anything happens, which it doesn't, could have potentially scored if there was an error. Not going to happen though. It's still 2-1. Never mind. It is 3-2. Both teams have increased their scoring total by 1. That is how math works, folks. Eddie Perk, batting 400. I was going to say just like me, but I believe I'm slightly batting above 400 now. Either way, so is he, as that's a simple single for Mr. Eddie. Heading up out into center field. We shall right back to the plate. Last at bat, we were kind of all over the place, swinging at near enough everything. Nope, that's just a ball. That doesn't even clip the zone. I mean, if it clips the zone, you know, that's fine if it's called a strike, but that umpire made a very, very bad call right there. I was going to say we're going to make him pay for that, but can't do that so far. The 92-mile-an-hour fastball just kind of goes begging. We put a solid bit of wood on it. Does not do too much, though. That is not a pitch to swing at, although we are staying alive right now, which is precisely what you need to do at the moment. Mr. Iser, new pitcher coming in. Probably should have mentioned that. The lefty gets my righty, which does not help. Despite the bobble and error, still does in fact throw me out. I'm not too fast, all things considered. I mean, I'm just fast enough, yet it's not like that good in terms of my speed. So I'm gonna try and go for second. He is not. Good decision, Mr. Amaya. You shall settle for a single dynamic challenge coming up. Anthony, that is not a name. I'm assuming that's Hawaiian or Samoan. Like, it's one or the two. Driving the tying run is going to be my goal so far. Against Anthony, oh, this is going to be so bad. Anthony Upitoa and Natoa. Sure. That's what I'm going to go with. Upitoa and Natoa. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get, and hopefully I can drive in. I went. I apparently didn't go. I think that's still on call on, but you're apparently giving me the benefit of the doubt right now. I apparently didn't go, so we're fine. 1 out, so if I do in fact put something in play, that is in fact in play. Come on around. You don't. Bud. I mean, I failed that dynamic challenge, but like, I walloped that baseball, my friend. So I'm going to take a bit of a heavy lead here with Mr. 84 playing off the bag. Did Mr. Palmer come up with something big? That could be an easy double play. It, in fact, will be. I mean, my lead was decently large enough, but not quite to be, I suppose. As Birmingham barely survives getting that double play, but we got to play defense now. There you go, 3. That may probably will get to 3rd, though. Yep, he definitely will get to 3rd because I was just struggling with that combination of buttons right there. So they could be up by a bit more than 1. They are not. don't want to be the last out, but it seems that that is what's going to happen. Frazier Elliott, not sure if this man is in fact the closer for Birmingham, but yeah, I'm the final out. I'm the final out. Weak contact. Not my best performance out there. I believe I went 2 for 1. Not 2 for 1. That's not a thing you can do. 2 for 4. Could have definitely been better. Always chance to improve in the next game, though. Coming right at you now. So, coming up against the Rocket City Trash Pandas, the AA affiliate of, I believe, the Anaheim Angels, I want to say. Right in the 3-hole spot here, different from my usual, I believe, 4 slot. It's great contact, but I'm not going to do anything with it, though. So, different series, hopefully not too much more, actually, hopefully more of the same, because I do believe I batted like 428 in the last series, so, yeah, honestly, hopefully I do a lot more of last series, but right now we need to, is that technically an error on myself? I mean, that man's definitely getting into third. Barely getting into third, though. So if I have, like, a better reaction there, that guy might be at second. And we honestly might still be tied at nothing right now. Gotta, like, be better just with those minute details. Also gotta be better at not really swing at those pitches. I mean, that ball could probably be called either way, to be completely honest, but who really knows, I suppose. I certainly don't, as we had to pitch completely out of the zone last series. That's just a line out. We had to pitch completely up and out of the zone. Called a strike, so what is a strike zone? I got absolutely no freaking clue. Oh, that's another line drive. We are not getting any opportunities for putouts so far this episode. Weird, not necessarily, but I'd much rather be, like, catching fly balls than just picking them up off the ground. We are 0-2 so far in this game. Looking to change that with one swing of the bat right here. That's another line out. Like, we're hitting the ball damn near square every single time, and yet we just can't seem to get it to fall, though. It's 3-7 Rocket City right now, and, like, we're not getting too much done on the offensive side of the ball. Defense, I've kind of been solid, I want to say, but I'm struggling offensively today. As that pitch is going to go up and out of the zone for ball number 2. What can we get? What can we get right now? That another one. You know, am I topping that in terms of the PCI? Certainly, but I mean, damn. You know, I'm just going to simulate to the end of the game. It's not going to matter, right? Because we're still going to lose that, and I know we're going to lose that. I go 0-4 today, which is terrible, and I have to be better in the next game. So coming up. Instantly into a dynamic challenge, Sammy Natera Jr. 5 pitches to get the first 2 batters out. I'm now batting .333. Still very, very good, all things considered, right? I should not have even attempted to swing at that pitch. So, gotta be okay. Yeah, do what we did last time. 4-seam slider, changeup, splitter, sinker. Would have known that on the first pitch had I, in fact, looked. Well, we do kind of know I'm still gonna freaking miss. So, we had a great debut game, great debut series, and now there's a solid hit. Not a solid hit, solid contact. It's a foul ball. Certainly, did I swing a bit early? 100%. But if we can foul off pitches, then that'll be nice. I should have just swung, honestly. Full-on swing, that's what he should have did. Because then that pitch would have been most likely fouled off, I do want to say. So we fail that dynamic challenge, which is not good. That ball is going to be shot right through the gap. It barely goes by me. That man is on his way to third. Barely going to be thrown out, so we get an outfield assist right there. Still trying to maintain that no-fly zone, but we gotta be extremely vigilant out there. Second plate appearance for us in this game. Take a pitch. Just take a pitch. We have 6 hits, which is somehow still first on the team. Probably tie first, all things considered. I jump out of the way decently late right there, to be honest, but if I can, in fact, put good wood on this baseball. I'm not going to have to, though, as I would like to give myself a green light here, but I'm just going to go auto-take mode. So we're going to see what Mr. Natera brings. It's probably a fastball right down the middle, auto-take mode. It is indeed a fastball right down the middle. Bad take, it's 3-0, unless you're giving me a green light, which I'm not giving myself at the moment. This is my second ever series. I mean, that's just a fly out. It carries well, but no. So I'm just kind of killing myself out here with these at-bats right now. I haven't had a hit in a good, like, 8 of them. Which isn't necessarily a slump, I suppose, but I mean, when you're a top prospect such as myself, you know, to toot my own horn a little bit, it's one of those things where, like, it kind of eats at me a small but dynamic challenge. Yeah, 300 batting average, certainly not bad, you know, because that is very, very good, but we have not been doing as good as I had thought that I would be doing, I suppose. Get on base, another dynamic challenge. Simple task, in all honesty, if we keep on taking pitches like that are inside from Mr. That's another inside pitch, but I'm not really going to pay too much attention to that. Yeah, from Mr. Farajan, what is it with these guys' names, dude? We're having some, like, very weird ones. That's another ball up high. Thankful that one wasn't called strike for no reason. This man is only throwing fastballs right now. I expect him to kind of throw something off speed right now, which he did with a changeup, but I still swung at it. It was out of the zone. It should be a 3-1 count right now, but my own idiocracy is preventing that. Probably going to bring something different. That is another changeup, weak contact, and yet another out. 0 for 7 in this series. Yep, struggle is kind of real right now. Struggle is certainly kind of real. That ball is barely gonna get down, and we have our first hit of the series. We've finally done something! Yes! 6-5 is the score. We are barely up. Get back. Get back. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. Sure, I'm gonna take that extra 3 feet, you know, but you're still not getting me, bud. You're not getting me. That's a good jump. Okay, that's just a fly out, but we're still kind of in control at the moment. It's 6-5, middle of the 7th inning. Still 6-5, bottom of the 8th inning now, however. Chance to make a big play on defense. Hopefully I do come up decently big. Showtime! Let's go. Let's go. Get this. Get this. Get this. Get this. Get this. That shall be a easy catch. Not easy necessarily, but I'm showing how right now. I'm showing that I can be a defensive wizard if need be. Phenomenal. Phenomenal catch right there. How about it? Leaving my feet. Going horizontal to the ground. 6-5. I need one more chance here. Oh, please. I just want to hit. We can get a hit, potentially extend the lead, you know. There you go. Well, that's a solid prediction. Very solid prediction right there. We can get another hit, extend the lead. Well, how do you do? 4-11 over the left field wall. We absolutely blast that one. Coaches and the bench loving it right there. We are now up by 2, and that could potentially be a big insurance run because you never know what can happen at the end of these games. Wow. That's gone. Knew it immediately. Sure, enter the game. 7-5. Yeah, that potentially could be a big insurance run depending on what happens here. Because Foster has a chance to... Well, I am in fact involved. So that shall in fact do it. What is this camera angle? Does not matter. Smokies win 7-5. I don't necessarily play the biggest part in said win, but a win is a win no matter how you spin it. Let's hopefully get another one in the next one. So while we didn't have the greatest starting point from an at-bat perspective to start off last game, we certainly did in fact finish off strong, hopefully looking to start strong and finish strong in what I believe is going to be the final game of this episode. Double or better for the dynamic challenge. Can we get it done? I really, really hope so, as that pitch is going to be high and not so mighty for ball number 1. Klassen. That Dutch. It's a high fly ball, 101, exit velocity. I mean, it's definitely off the wall, I believe. Nope, that's just gone in general. So, doubly better. That certainly did, in fact, happen. That's a home run and a go-ahead RBI. While we're at it, it is 1-0 Smokies. Coaching bench still loving it as usual. Okay, we are certainly back to where we want to be. Rocket City, right beneath us. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I'll take this, I guess. That man is just well on his way to third. I mean, I'm not getting him in general. That ball was gapped to hell. Oh, okay. Oh, another dynamic challenge. How about it? Still Klassen on the mound. Apparently they didn't score from that triple. Driving 1 run. I mean, I could go driving all base runners, which is what I've been doing in the last 2 at-bats I've had, considering the fact that both at-bats did result in home runs. I'm not going to be cocky, though, and just go driving a singular run. Only 1 down, so hopefully, depending on what happens in this at-bat, I still move both runners over, or at the very least 1 runner over. The one thing I don't want to do is ground into a double play, which I almost did right there. No, thank you, good sir. Let's take a breath for the time being, and hopefully not ground into a double play. That's ball number 2, 2-1 count. Okay, 2-1 count. What pitch is he gonna serve up next? Okay, is it deep enough to tag? Yes, so productive out. Don't drive into 1 run, but it's productive out, which is certainly what we need right now. Only leading by 1. Never mind, we're up by 5. Dude, I freaking love how that can in fact be a thing of like, oh, cool. Immediately up by 5 now. So that's nice. Ball 1. Ball 1. Not a good pitch. Fastball inside. 94. You're not throwing gas, bud. You're not throwing gas, Mr. Carey. I'm going to be in the MLB one day. You're not. That could be very untrue. You could be in the MLB. That's a line drive single. Barely. Barely a line drive single. But Carey, you could potentially turn into an MLB player. I don't know how good you are. I don't know about your drive. I don't even know if you're a real character. I don't even know if you're a real person. That's how much I do not know. You could be a real person, or you could just be a guy that this game made up for whatever reason. A lot of things that couldn't be. Solid jump. Self-contact, yep. Line drive out to the third baseman as we head into the top of the 6th. Okay, still ahead by 5, 2 for 3 on the day. Home run and a single. Second at bat we don't want to talk about. Maybe we do want to talk about it. Is that going to be a single? Barely. Barely, okay. We're good. Runners to the corners right now. I'm doing my part right now. And I am very, very happy in doing my part. So we have finally found our stride against Rocket City. We had our stride a hell of a lot against Birmingham, which was certainly nice. Taking off here. Just, literally just to get, like, the bonus points of like the good jump is the only reason that I'm taking off. Because I know for a fact that it does not and will not matter, you know? Oh, replay of my home run. Slow motion replay of my home run. Good hit action and torque, and that ball's gone. See ya. Okay, back to the game at hand. What do we got? Ahead by 4. Haven't had that many fielding opportunities. Not sure what that's indicative of. If it's indicative of absolutely anything. Nick Jones. Pitch number 1 to me this at bat. And okay. I mean, it's still probably getting over the third baseman's head if that is fair. But let's not swing at that again. Let's not swing at that again if he does throw it again. I'm honestly kind of fine swinging at that pitch, despite the fact that it is in fact a fly out. I mean, it's not that bad, you know? Ooh. Another one of these. Do in fact score 2 more runs. Sam Armstrong gonna hopefully close this one out for the Smokies. Jorge Ruiz, what you got, bud? That is a simple ground ball down the right, not down the right field. Yeah, just down the right field side. What am I saying? I certainly don't know what I'm saying. That game is gonna finish 8-2 in favor of the Smokies. I seem to have finally gotten back into the swing of things with a home run and 2 singles. So, it's tuning out this series 0 through 7. Now going, I can't math. 5 for my last 7. That was very simple. If you're 0 through 7 and now you're 5 through 14, that's how the math works. As oh goodness, yes, that shall be all for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. But as always, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. And I shall see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.